Hi guys, Ms. Junker. We're back with more energy. This week we move on to electricity. So it's electric. Electrical energy is a form of energy that we commonly use. We use it for lots of things every day, and you're pretty familiar with using it. What we're not so familiar with is exactly how we get electricity. So electricity depends a lot on atoms that we've already talked about. Remember, atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Neutrons and protons are in the nucleus. Then we have that electron cloud. Remember we talked about Elliott electron? He was very negative. It helped us remember that electrons are negative. And electricity is the flow of negatively charged particles. So when we're talking about negatively charged particles moving around, sometimes Elliott electron gets a little silly and he runs away from the neutron arcade. Runs away to another atom. When he moves, that's that flow of a negatively charged particle. So when electrons move, we have energy moving, we have electricity occurring. When atoms gain or lose electrons, electricity occurs. We have a model here of our atom. One of these Elliott electrons that's negative moves to another atom that doesn't have a full ring on that full shell on the outer side. So that's when we get our electricity. Electrical current is the movement of electrons between atoms. So from one atom to another, we have electrical current. Electricity is produced when electrons are caused to move in a specific direction. Kind of like saying, okay guys, we're all going this way, get aboard that electron express. We're forcing them to go in one direction. That's when we have electricity. We use electricity for lots of things. Sometimes things with wires, like a blender, or your Wii, or your Xbox, or a computer, or a television, or lights in the classroom. All those things we plug into the wall, they use electricity. Sometimes we use electricity with batteries, like your Wiimote, or your Xbox controller, or a TV remote, or a clock, or a flashlight, or the flip camera that I'm using right now. It takes batteries instead of plugging into the wall. But whether we use wires or batteries, electricity is often transformed. It's changed from one form of energy to another, from electricity to light, heat, sound, and motion. So electricity can be transformed into any other form of energy. Finally, scientists talk about electricity using very specific terms, academic language. Scientists measure electricity by using a tool called a multimeter. They measure voltage, or volts, current, and resistance. We talk about electricity in terms of voltage, like a 12-volt battery. And that's all we have about electricity today. Join us next time to find out more.